Hello, you wonderful people. I'm Alexa, doing a post-commentary intro, and welcome back to The Surge.
Come back anytime.
Today we're going to be finishing off the first area and taking on our first boss. So, without further ado, I will leave you in the moderately capable hands of the original recording commentary. See you around. The power. But the slowness. Yeah, but the power. Is that really all I come up here for? There's something on the other side there, but kind of difficult to tell what it is. Or how I would go about getting there, more specifically. Obviously, I don't know what it is. I want to find out. Wait, actually, before we go off in that direction, I think there were some things more that I could do in the factory area, right? Okay, they can just poise right through it. I mean, I would have expected this thing to, like, hit like a truck, but, shows what I know. It does appear that I have enough stamina to, fully chunk down the body for a limb removal, which is pretty neat. Wait a minute. Why is this working now? Like, there's literally nothing different. I mean, I opened that door over there, but, why those are connected, I do not know. And we come down here and it gets very, very dark. Yeah, and gear lights activate, which are connected to the body part of your armor. So to even see down here, you have to have crafted the body. A vital boost. So we've got another potential 10% health. Ow. Not cool. Come on. Oh, seriously not cool. I can't... Oh yeah, that's who I was aiming at, wasn't it, game? Thank you. My god. I can't even target it. It's not letting me target it. There we... Oh. Get out of the sky. Oh, let me out. Alright. Door cannot be opened right now. Sorry, dude.
I want to get out.
Yep, yeah, we all want something, don't we? Ah, yes, this is the acid bit. Now, there is something at the end of that. I can't remember if it's worth it or not. It does not seem worth it. At least with the current gear we have. I think there probably is a way that we can make it across, but not entirely sure.
Help!
Yep, yeah, help.
Let me out!
Oh, it's another little drone. I hope everyone can kind of tell what's going on, by the way. It's not the easiest to follow when everything's pitch black like this. But, yeah, I don't actually need to come this way at all. As of yet, anyway. Alright. What do we got here? New messages.
We have come into possession of evidence that links Ed Nakana, employee number
Get through
776910, to the homicide.
Alright, yeah, this door is for security personnel.
All indications point to the fact that he is deliberately
So,
tampered
yeah,
with his
we need,
neural including disabling its GPS function.
a way to
Therefore,
identify
Creonet
ourselves as
cannot ascertain
security.
his whereabouts. While he's at large, he is a serious threat to staff and Creo's image if this were to get out. We need to take care of this, quickly and quietly.
Okay. Connection failure, door cannot be opened right now. Contact security service personnel, blah blah blah. Okay, that's just water. Good.
I have to say I'm not comfortable with this. Not comfortable at all. We've had multiple accidents in this sector. We have to shut it down and take it to pieces bit by bit. Now, I know what you're gonna say, but we've been lucky. We've been able to sweep the previous incidents under the rug. We can't keep relying on luck. I know nobody cares about the grunts down here.
Is this where we
but
came
God
from or
knows
not?
They will care
Oh
if
no.
the media gets hold of it.
Well, even if it is.
The Oversight Committee.
There's a shiny that we missed. Ah, yes. Oh, for God's sake. Fell for that old trick, hey? Oh. Yeah, I like that one. It's like it just pulled his head off. With bare hands. Cannot be opened right now. Please contact service personnel. Well, this one can be opened, right? Hang on. Yeah, this is, the maglev station. But maglev out of order. For more information, blah blah blah.
After the recent events and the continuing threat to Creo security, we are asking all employees to remain vigilant. Please, if you see or hear anything suspicious, report it immediately to your supervisor. Protect yourself, your job, your family. Terrorism is everyone's problem.
Uh-huh. Yes. This is important. Coming this way. Now we find a new dude. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, yeah, I can't really see. That's a bad camera angle. Oh, come on! Yeah, I'm annoyed at killing him, because I wanted to, do the chop. Implant acquired, Medivoltaic injection V1. Ooh, that's good. If that is what I think it is. So we've just turned the lights back on. Which is cool.
Sector online. Attention, security lockdown in effect. Warning, security systems are now active. No connection to CreoNet at this time.
Right, so, question is... Oh, that's open now. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that I'm killing things too quickly to, get the limb chops. Oh. Come on. Come on. Go up here then. Resolve is not the answer. Let's got a little arrow heading this way. Use its weapons against it, with an arrow heading that way as well. This is kind of a thing we're doing almost in reverse right now. It's kind of like the two paths of the through the level that kind of join up. Is that worth jumping? The whole Souls platforming question. It's another one of these dudes. Here we go. Eat it. Get the Yosuke butterfly. And the wrecked rhino arm gear. And that is the arm gear that we would have had if we'd started out as the heavier class, so yeah. Kind of harder to get a hold of than any of the lighter ones, but you can get it pretty easily within the first area. Just okay, lift unlocked for unlimited use. We are back here. Okay, so I'm actually going to upgrade both the reinforced peep, prefer, and the Yosuke butterfly to show off, well, the movesets of spears and twin-rigged weapons. And to be honest, I've actually still not kind of decided what weapon classes I'm going to be kind of specializing in on this playthrough. So I use the rest of our tech scrap to pump levels, I guess. We do have quite a bit. Let's see, we need 4 to equip the last bits of our armor, so... Oh, the Medivoltaic injection costs 4. That's a shame, because they're really good. It allows you to heal yourself with energy that you get from hitting enemies, rather than having a consumable. For now, let's alright, we can equip more of our vital injection, our Estasis, if we want. For now, because we have basically 2 spare things to work with, so let's go for the Plasmic Regenerator, which are like slow health regen. Kind of think more life gems than Estus. And we'll equip everything. And we have a full set of the Link's armor now. Now somewhere, I think it should tell us that gives us a set bonus, right? Oh, there it is, there it is. You get, it's kind of listed very small on the specs screen on your general character stats. Down there, kind of bottom right, gear set bonus. Wearing a full set of Link's gear grants increased attack speed while at or near full health. So yeah, every set of armor has a bonus if you're wearing the whole set. And that sounds pretty helpful. Also, yeah, each part has additional little like modifiers on your general stats, like there you see on the Link's headset. It gives you damage to the increased damage to armored parts and decreased damage to unarmored parts for some reason. The arms give you increased attack speed. Legs give you reduced stamina consumption when you're running and dodging, which is extremely useful. And the body gives you general minus stamina consumption. I think the other, like the heavier set, the Rhino ones, gives you kind of, increased attack impact, which is like the damage that it does effectively to your poise, because, yeah, poise is essentially there as well. It's listed as stability. And for anyone who doesn't know what poise is, it's essentially super armor, your ability to attack through enemy attacks without getting staggered and stun locked. Although, to be perfectly honest, if you're playing this game, or probably even watching it, or anything at all to be even slightly interested in this game, it's probably because you have played Souls games, right? I mean, that's kind of explicitly what this company is going for in their games. Like, comparisons to Dark Souls get thrown around quite frivolously in games media and everything and all that jazz, but this and Lords of the Fallen are very explicitly going for it. So the comparison could not be more apt. Nice. Gimme that. Right, so I think we've got enough to upgrade a single weapon to Mark II. Alright, we're just missing a bit of tech scrap to do so. And also, yeah, I wouldn't actually know what I wanted to do. What I would prefer to upgrade. The pipe, the butterfly, the saw sword, or the Engelbert. I can upgrade my arm. You may as well, right? Okay, so we could immediately go back to where we were by following up that little lift shortcut that we unlocked. But there's a whole other way to go. So, let's explore this direction, shall we? Mm-hmm. Surprise, surprise. Dude round the blind corner hidden in the bushes. That old chestnut. I mean, I used spears in my first playthrough, but I'm thinking, like, should probably have them at least as a potential option in this one as well. It's like hitting things from far away is useful. Alright, I thought I saw a shiny around there, but I guess I was mistaken. Yeah, must have been. Vanadium E-cell. Don't forget your roots, underlined. Resolve crossed out. A very Banksy bit of graffiti here with the rockets going up and a dude in a suit with no face holding an umbrella and a briefcase. Launch your career today with graffiti of resolve is not the answer. And skyfrackers, yeah. Oh, hello. Use the butterfly for a bit, shall we? Alright, that's how you get that item.
Great news, guys. We finally got the new gear assembly unit down here. And not a moment too soon. The old one was spitting out worse trash than what you put in.
Oh, that's just a health boost one. Not worth it at all.
Local accounts, at least until they update the interface. The rest is business as
Oh my god.
You know, pick what you need. Make sure you got the proper materials.
Did I just cancel that, Felt like I just cancelled that audio log by dodging. Which is a shame if that's the case, but what can you do? Right. No, I think as cool as the twin rigged things like the claws look, I do get tired of like just how long you have to be standing right up in someone's face and clawing at them continuously in order to do anything. Alright. This is back at the maglev station. We can get the other side of that rubble. Yikes. Yeah, just the amount you need to constantly be hitting people with the twin rig weapons, and the fact that they have such little kind of impact poise damage is slightly tricky as a combination. Let's read some more graffiti. Resolve is not the answer. Resolve, no. Earth doesn't need resolve. I think maybe if I was using chunkier armor to provide more impact to each hit that I did with this, with these, that might be a good combo. Like, make it more likely to stun lock enemies when you're using it, but as is, I'm not entirely convinced. Alright then.
Reboot in progress.
Mm-hmm.
System check initiated. Error. Bypassing. Error. Bypassing. Bypass successful. Bringing primary weapon online. Primary weapon offline. Secondary systems operational.
Okay. It's our first boss. And it does activate after hitting the power switch in the dark area, which we did.
Upgrading tactical analysis. Enforce the maximum Q measures. Subjugation authorized.
Okay, so it may not have been incredibly obvious what just happened there, but when that bar filled up, the orange bar, it launches missiles, and I made sure to stand directly underneath it so it hit itself with its own missiles, putting it into a stun state, and thus becoming able to hit its top. Its exposed part that actually does damage when you hit it. It is possible to kill this enemy without doing so. You can in fact knock it over by I think, like, when it does the stamps, attacking its standing foot can knock it over. And in fact, there is a little bonus for killing it in this way. In fact, because there's bonuses for killing every boss in an alternative way. I think basically all it gets you is like a different version of the weapon that you get from this. Right, so we want to run over there as soon as we can, so when it fires, it hits itself. Okay, so we have one more round of that. Really, just saying that now, are you? I mean, I've been in the vicinity for quite some time now. Oh my god. Oh my god. That damage, though. There we go. And there we have it. We get Vital Boost 3 implant. And the P.A.X. Imperator weapon. Imperator. Which is another gigantic, single-rigged one. Much like the Engelbert. Basically like you're just lugging around a massive helicopter blade. It looks pretty cool. And I might put like the stats of the alternative one you can get from killing it without hitting it with its own missiles. Put that up on screen as a comparison. But yeah, so yeah, that's just kind of a primer that there are alternative ways to kill all the bosses in this game. But also a notice that I'm not going to particularly care enough to do so. Because most of the time, it does not matter. And going for the alternative kills is a bit of a pain in the butt. Right, so with that, we are free to go up here. And, of course, we can use the train now because we have switched the power back on. But there is still some stuff to do in this area first. First up, on our way back to Ops with the shortcut is that jump there. But, also this dude. Who should have more bits of, rhino armor for me to collect. Cut the leg. Nice. See if I can remember how to jump in this game. Okay, yeah, it's, yeah, it's stick. Like in, Dark Souls 2 and 3. Or at least it's for me, because I'm using, a different controller layout. I think it's the option 2 one. Let's actually have a look. Yeah, option 2, because that gives me, like, the controls that are kind of the most similar to Dark Souls. So, if you're coming at this game from Dark Souls, which, again, I expect the vast majority of people are, then that is something you'll want to keep in mind. A little pro tip for you. Alright, so we're back in Ops. I don't think we're actually going to go to Medbay and level up our core, even though we do have a ton of tech scrap. I think what we're going to do is go to the crafting bench and deposit it all here to keep our multiplier going. Another thing we can check out is that having turned on the power down here, a lot of it should be lighter, and there should be some doors that we can open up that we couldn't before. I think, anyway. If not, then, well, there's always the acid tunnel that we can try to get through. Alright, so we've got our slow life gem healing, so may as well pop it, see if we can counteract the effect of the acid. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, this is pretty bad, isn't it? Yep. Right, so that does also mean now that whatever small amount of tech scrap we had down there is stuck there, but oh, there it is. Ow. I got a thing. Volatile Spectre. Right. Ow. Alright, let's see what that is. Oh, it's another single-rigged one. I think it's got elemental damage to it, so I think that's like fire it's got on it. Looks pretty sweet. Oh, everything has a little bit of item descriptions along with them. Most of the time they don't really tell you a whole lot about the world. It's just kind of what it is. Then again, most weapons in like Dark Souls didn't really give you that much of a description. Like a lot of them were just like, this is a sword, it does stabby stabs. Right, missed that the first time through. So we've got some extra tech scrap there. Can we actually open you up this time? Yes, we can! Oh, right. Boo! Ow! That's no joke. I don't have my, like, any Estus things left either. Get it done! Thank you, and good night. Get that weapon, whatever it is. And as our S3 Titan acquired. Yeah, that's what is called a heavy-duty weapon. They are pretty ridiculous. Let's kind of roll with this for a bit. Just demo it. Blue X cables. Can't remember what those do, but I remember there's a lot of them that I found throughout the game. I think they were pretty good. So yeah, if you want the maximum stagger potential, the maximum poise damage, these things are big and chunky. I do love the attack chain of the heavy-duty weapons basically just spinning to win. And like the animation of your character doing it, it really kind of feels like he's struggling to control such a ridiculously huge weapon. I do appreciate that. Spin to win. Alright, I guess we spend all this tech scrap then. Wait, actually first, upgrade my reinforced peep. I am enjoying using it right now. Right. Now we can chunk things into core power. Cool, cool. That's quite a few extra levels. We do have another slot. So I think... plus 21. Let's have a look at what all these new ones do. Blue X cables, energy consumption minus 10%. Reduces the energy cost of performing finishing moves, activating your drone, which we haven't come across yet, but we will pretty soon, and triggering injectables. So, potentially useful, but yeah. The medivoltaic injectables is kind of seeming like what we're going to put into it instead. Vanadium E-cell increases maximum energy, scales with core power, so that's pretty helpful. especially because it takes absolutely no core power consumption. Voltaic Dynamo increases energy gained through successive attacks by 20%. Also pretty helpful. And there's also always the possibility of just taking more Estus as well. But yeah, let's equip the Medivoltaic. And actually, we could change this plasmic regenerator to just more vital injections. Although I think having 2 stacks of 2 separate kind of healing items can be beneficial, because like there are times where you get like a recharge, like where your number of injectables or the plasmic regenerator or whatever, where the healing items goes up. And just like in Dark Souls, I'm not entirely sure what actually causes that. I think it might just be either random or certain number of enemies or whatever, but I think having 2 separate stacks might mean that they both go up at the same time, so it's better in the long run for like to spread out your consumable usage like that, because you get 2 every time it ticks up rather than just 1. But on the other hand, Medivoltaic Injection is essentially infinite healing, so you can roll with that. Right. So you can just see how I used it there. It's a smaller heal than the standard injectables, but I mean, it's infinite, so what do you expect? Now you can see those red bars there are kind of like the amount that you need in order to do certain things. One of those things I think means doing a finishing move, and one of them means activating my Medivoltaic Injector, and I'm not sure which one it is, because those aren't very particularly helpful little icons there, are they? Spaceman, I always wanted you to go to Spaceman. Now chop off your leg. Well, if I'm getting anything out of failing at this crane repeatedly, it's all the body parts to the spaceman, so that's something, I guess, isn't it? Okay, so I want to hit places that are like exposed, that being one of them, and then we just want to get out of it. Alright, so the first little thing on the energy bar is the Medivoltaic injectables then. Good to know. Let's stay out of range of that. And yeah, it is important to hit it in the bits that are unarmored, so otherwise you do like no damage. You can see, hitting it there, I am actually doing pretty good damage when I do get around to it. So there we go, and we got a shiny coin for that. So that's all good. We also got Iron Mouse number 1. Alright, so I think with that, that's basically everything I can do in this first area. With the exception, I guess, of like farming the people in the Rhino gear, see if we can get the full thing of that, and doing the same for farming the Spaceman. Seeing if we can get full set of the Spaceman gear, and also to be able to upgrade more weapons to Mark II. But, you know, it would take quite a while to be able to go through the entire set, wouldn't it? Yeah, just pump some core power a bit, I guess. Exo-rig improved. Implant slot unlocked. We've got 3 core power to play around with as well, so, dunno. It's, yeah, we do have options. If we're going to be running with the mini-voltaic injectors, maybe we want the voltaic dynamo as well for getting more out of our energy gain. I mean, makes sense, right? We're also getting more out of the vital boosts, the extra health, than we would have done before, so maybe that's something to consider. Right, and... yep, we do have the tech scrap for both. Both legs up to Mark II as well. Fantastic. I'm not entirely sure why I bothered, because, like, the next area we go to is going to have a bunch of people with Mark II things. Yeah. I don't know, it just felt like something to do, really, didn't it? Yeah, farming that spaceman out there is probably the only really significantly useful for if you want the better stuff before the boss, but I don't know. Alright, so, with all that done, let's get on the train, shall we? Head towards the factory because a hologram told us to.
Personnel arrival.
I mean, why not, right? Not bother trying to get out of here or anything. Think we're gonna go until we reach the first ops area here?
Founder of Creo. That was an amazing experience. I mean, you already know that Creo is not just another company. Our founder, Jonah Gutenberg, has a vision of a better world. We've all seen what has happened during our lifetime. This is not the future we were promised. Jonah saw the world deteriorate before his eyes. It was not just the social, economic problems, the divide between the haves and the have-nots. No, it was bigger. Crops were failing, sea levels rising, droughts, floods, storms. Our world was dying. Project Resolve is designed not as a band-aid, but as a cure. With every launch, the integrity of our atmosphere is being strengthened. With every rocket's payload, our world is being reseeded for future generations. Jonah used his considerable influence to bring together world leaders and corporations to create the Kyoto Accord. No longer could the environmental changes be ignored. Many even deemed it too late. But Jonah had an idea, and using his company's extensive resources, he'd already prototyped what would become Project Resolve. And that's why you're here, to make a difference. That's why Creo's here. That's why we're all here, to make a dream reality. Not just for us, but for our children, and for our children's children.
Okay.
Believe it or not, but I just had the incredible honor of
It's alright that I take the time out to watch those.
experience. I mean, you already know that Creo is not just another company.
Give you a bit of a lore dump. Oh yeah, Project Resolve. Rockets repairing the environment. As you do. Interact with drone registration. Well, why not?
Connection failure. Rerouting. Manual link established. Welcome to main production. Worker number. Database error. Let me show you around. Now, how may I help you? Let me show you around.
Where's operations?
Fabulous. Then where's operations?
Information unavailable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Where is everybody?
Right. So, where is everybody?
Unable to initiate link to CreoNet. No data available.
And in the interests of saying everything, got a screw loose, huh?
Seems you've got a screw loose somewhere.
Thanks for your concern. Error. No loose screws found.
Mm-hmm.
Time to get to work. Let me show you the way. Terms of use and license agreement. How may I be of service? Provided by Creo. I'd like to help. I'd like to help. I'd like to... Please, hold the line.
Companion drone acquired. You can use your companion drone to perform unique combat actions. Look for new drone modules to expand its arsenal. So yeah, that's the other thing you use, alright. Drone module acquired focused infra blaster. Your drone fires an energized projectile at an enemy dealing light damage. Can still be used without energy, but yeah. Does less damage, I think. And yeah, that's the other thing you use energy for in this game. Little drone abilities. At the moment, we only have the little projectile, but it will be expanded. Alright, personnel arrival. May as well get that shiny over there. Drone power circuit V3. Press triangle while facing an enemy to attack it with your drone. Neat. Now that actually only did 1 damage. Just probably because it's not attacking with any energy. Don't think there's anything we can get to going down that way right now. I think that's kind of opens up as a shortcut back around later. But here's ops.
Welcome. This unit is currently running on emergency power. Services are limited at the moment. We apologize for any inconvenience.
So, with that, having reached ops in the second area, I am going to cut the video here and say thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the new series. Hope to see you again soon. See ya.